In the coming year 2021, unknown creatures will invade the Earth. Humans fought for 57 years and were finally defeated. Human survival is less than 5% of the previous one. They had to hide in an underground fortress. They created an army to protect the remaining humans. However, living humans have never seen aliens, because everything they saw was sacrificed. For the survival of mankind, they have always built countless guard towers outside, and continue to send soldiers to guard. One shift every 100 days. Sentinels cannot leave the guard area. Lao Wang was assigned to one of the guard towers. This was his first time guarding the tower. This tower is named Highland. Headquarters delivered 100 cigarettes to the soldiers guarding the tower. It is enough for Lao Wang to rest from loneliness. There is also enough food. Of course, it's hard to say whether it's really enough. When he came to the top of the tower to take over, surprisingly, the previous sentinel was nowhere to be seen. Confused, he called his superiors, but got no reply. He didn't need to care about these details. Just report your work on time every day. Work hard and get the job done. The old man didn't think much of it. Start entering the task state. Initially, he overturned the watchtower, but the guard tower is full of military stuff. The next daily life is eating, sleeping, and defeating Dudu. It continued like this for a while. This made Lao Wang very boring. But he stays focused all the time. Even when he's bored. One day, he saw a strange sound coming from the forest. When he came out, he didn't find anything strange. He returned to the tower to report to his superiors. The superior replied that as long as the defensive circle was normal, there was no need to worry. As time flowed, Lao Wang could only do some boring things. Currently, he reached the 13th day. Still no abnormalities found, but a little white mouse appeared in the tower. When Lao Wang found out, he told the white mouse about Tom and Jerry in the past. The arrival of the little white mouse helped Lao Wang relieve his many loneliness. The time has come on the 87th day. When Lao Wang was out on patrol, he came across a humanoid monster. But he failed to catch up. He returned to the guard tower and reported the situation to the boss again. Tell him calmly, during defense the guard tower has no alarms. That means, the alien monsters haven't invaded yet. Tell him not to worry. Aboard, Lao Wang starts looking for clues from the former guard. He forced open the sentinel's earlier locker. He found a diary. Inside is a sketch. As it turned out, the little white rat had been the previous guard's pet. But the more he turned the page, the weirder it got. He found the location of another watchtower closest to him. Lao Wang, who had been lonely for days, planned to go to the guard tower next door to chat with the soldiers there. But the moment he stepped out of execution range, the electroshock device from the footsteps was triggered. Unexpectedly, the defensive circle of the guard tower also became the guard's boundary. Headquarters does not allow soldiers to leave the work area. This made Lao Wang very anxious. Lao Wang, who was helpless, had no choice but to return to the guard tower. Suddenly, the entire watchtower was shut down. He turned around and saw the humanoid monster again. Lao Wang was so frightened that he immediately took his weapon and rushed out. However, after firing a few flares, no humanoid monsters were found. Headquarters sent a signalman to check the circuit. Lao Wang excitedly asked him about the guard's previous situation, and asked him to open the previous surveillance video. Apparently, the communications soldier knew that this was against the rules and refused Lao Wang's request. Lao Wang did not ask again. Instead, he raised his gun and asked the communications soldier to clear the system's authority. He wanted to see the sentinel's situation beforehand. But when Lao Wang was not paying attention, the signal soldier launched a sneak attack on him, but was quickly subdued by Lao Wang. The messenger informed Lao Wang he used to be a frontline warrior. Their troops suffered heavy casualties. The alien monsters weren't just huge. It also has a sonic attack. Human ears bleed as monsters approach. Lao Wang thought he was lying, so he locked him in a small dark room. Lao Wang started flipping through the videos. It is known that the sentinel previously had a nervous breakdown from being too lonely. Lao Wang felt that he had never met a monster before. He thought monsters didn't exist at all. There must be a conspiracy at headquarters. Lao Wang believed more and more in his own ideas. To prove himself right, he sleeps in the wild at night without any equipment. In the middle of the night, he was awakened by movement nearby. He saw the monster he encountered earlier. Lao Wang was not afraid at all. Just take the horns and destroy the humanoid monsters. An identity tattoo was found on the back of the monster's neck. Lao Wang realized that this monster was a former guard who had gone mad. He is more confident in his judgment. That is, the alien monster is lying. The monsters must all be sentinels gone mad. The crazy guard also couldn't get out of the guard circle. So, they stayed near the watchtower. There may not always be a hidden conspiracy. This was all to keep the survivors from running around. They never made it up about aliens on purpose. Lao Wang destroyed the alarm system and exited the inspection area. He walked through the forest to the watchtower next door. He will tell the guard that there are no monsters at all. When he came to the guard tower next door, he looked for it. Only the sentinel's body was found. Just when he was wondering, his ears started bleeding. This confirmed that the ears would bleed when monsters were nearby. After the pain passed, he came to the window of the watchtower. The drone was found in battle. As it turned out, the monster really existed. All are correct. He was the one who broke the security system and caused the monsters to invade. This time, Lao Wang came straight to it. He started to panic. He grabbed his weapon and ran to his guard tower without looking back. He hid in the basement and did not dare to speak. But the monster found it easily. The guard tower's defensive ring has been destroyed. The monster entered the guard tower easily. One bite makes Lao Wang go to heaven. Due to the failure of this guard, alien monsters broke through humanity's last line of defense. As a result, the surviving humans face life and death. This film tells the importance of choosing teammates. A pig teammate appears on the team. As long as you send one head, chances are, the group will be wiped out. So be careful with friends. God's teammate can make you lucky and eat chicken. Pig teammates will only get you down.